Welcome, I'm Greg Martin.
And I'm Nick Martin.
And I'm here for the Reading 2100
October 2021 update.
Now, one of the great things about having two Reading T1s being restored is the ability to share parts between the two locomotives and the relationships that form between the two organizations. So with the Reading 2102 over in Port Clinton, Pennsylvania, as part of their restoration, they've made all new grates for their locomotive, but they've generously donated all of the usable grates to us for our project, and we want to thank them very much for that act of generosity. And as you can see here, what we've been doing is we've been disassembling them to clean them and inspect them. And as you can see, the notch right there, that's where you put that grate on and slide it off for inspection and disassembly. What's great is we will be able to use these and the ones that we still have off the 2100, inspect them and put the best back in the locomotive, and use these all as whatever we don't use as spare parts, and we'll have surplus for that in case anything happens. So that's one of the great things about having two Reading T1s being restored at the same time.
Well, everybody, we'll get back to our progress report in just a moment, but first, please consider joining and becoming a member of American Steam Railroad with membership starting at just $35 a year. And you'll be getting that quarterly newsletter with many wonderful T1 photos and articles, including the 4-part story from Steve Wickersham of running the T1 2101 for the American Freedom Train and the Chesty Steam Special. Also, please consider making a purchase from our stores. We have many wonderful items there for you to consider, or making an outright donation or donating that $2.10 a month, because if the thousands of you that watch these videos would contribute the $2.10 a month, that will accelerate greatly our progress on the 2100 and getting her back to the rails as soon as possible.
So one of the big projects we've been working on over the past month are these caps here. These would go over the flexible stay bolts, and since we're pretty much done welding all of these into the firebox, these are ready to go back on. So what we've been working on is cleaning up the threads here, making sure those are ready to go back into service, and we've also been working on these copper gaskets. These would go inside of here, and let's take a look at how that's done.
First, the cap threads, gasket seating surfaces, and undercut relief areas are cleaned. Then, the copper gaskets are annealed, which is a process to slightly soften them. The copper gaskets are then placed in a cone tool. Which shapes them to a slightly smaller outer diameter to clear the cap threads. The gaskets are then pressed into place. The final step is to then use a flattening tool, which flattens the copper gasket back to its original size, filling the undercut relief gap under the threads.
And that's what we've been able to accomplish in the past month. Thanks to all of our donors, volunteers, contractors, and our good friends here at the Midwest Railway Preservation Society. If you'd like to learn more about our project, make a donation, or become a volunteer with us, make sure to go to fireup2100.org and check out our gift store, where we have plenty of items available for you.
Thank you.